Improving racial equity and school discipline. First, we're going to talk about SEL, social emotional learning. Teachers and students need to be educated in SEL so we can help lower the incidences that would require disciplinary actions, resulting in more students staying in the classroom to maximize educational time. This would have to be done across the board with teachers and students so they all have a correct understanding of expectations and how learning SEL skills benefits everyone. This, of course, may do well in low-income districts where home life may not always be the best for students. Some programs: a 2011 meta-analysis published in the journal Child Development finds school-wide SEL programs demonstrate a significant positive impact on student behavior. This improvement of student behavior may reduce the rate of misconduct that leads to these exclusionary discipline opportunities for inequitable discipline. Study by the Coalition for Academic, Social, and Emotional Learning examined how SEL was implemented into 10 urban school districts. And it was found that it was most effective when fully integrated into its core activities at both school and district levels. The implementation of SEL skills. With training, educators should be able to coach and model SEL skills into everyday school life. This means you can show students how they can use these skills in a variety of social activities and settings, and praising the students when they put their SEL skills into practice. Implicit bias can lead educators and students to interpret the same events in two different ways, especially when they do not share common lived experiences or cultural backgrounds. By helping educators to build an awareness of their own implicit biases and learn about student culture, backgrounds, and perspectives, we can increase their empathy and ability to build positive relationships with their students that come from different cultural backgrounds. This can help educators respond to discipline situations in culturally responsive ways. PBIS and equity. In 2014, a report by the Office of Special Education Programs Technical Assistance Center for PBIS recommended implementing a school-wide PBIS as a strategy to reduce disproportionality in school discipline. PBIS supports equity by reducing ambiguity around disciplinary policies. This can reduce the potential for implicit bias that affects disciplinary decisions and misunderstanding of behavioral standards by students. A couple challenges of policy reforms. Policy reforms may not always achieve their intended goals, especially if schools and districts lack the professional development and resources needed to shift this discipline practice. This would be an issue in low-income districts where it would be needed the most. A few solutions for successful reform. To obtain a successful reform, teachers, school staff members, and administrators would need to be trained and supported in this new approach to discipline. With this, educators can help increase students' SEL skills, improve culturally affirming practices, and strengthen educator-student relationships. As a result, this would help reduce the amount of cultural misunderstandings that would have otherwise resulted in unnecessary exclusionary discipline, particularly for students of color. Cultural competence. Schools can support teachers' cultural competence through professional development that provides opportunities for teachers to reflect on their individual backgrounds and beliefs regarding diversity. This is an important idea to reflect on. Zero tolerance policies. One country reading factors the zero tolerance policies that mandate exclusionary discipline. According to the National Association of School Psychologists, zero tolerance policies are ineffective in the long run. They relate to several negative consequences, including increased rates of school dropout and discriminatory application of school discipline practices. It's also been found that exclusionary disciplines can be harmful and counterproductive to students, families, and communities. Family engagement. Equitable discipline may require strategies to increase family engagement. For example, a 2009 report by the Campaign of Educational Equity at Teachers College, Columbia University suggests that schools refrain that schools include family engagement to align with other learning supports. It is also noted that parent engagement is essential to support effective discipline and a safe school climate. Some ways to do this are through parent outreach, short-term behavior progress reports, referral to a community-based organization, or community service. Family engagement can also support other initiatives designed to increase equity and discipline. Schools can use information obtained from interviews with minority families to develop more culturally responsive curriculum for social skill instruction.